Welcome to NewsMakers. On this edition of NewsMakers, we're at the Arlingtonians for a Clean Environment annual meeting. We'll also take you to the Kettler Capitals Iceplex at Ballston Common Mall, where the march is including people with Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities Month proclamation ceremony. But first, we'll find out more about Arlingtonians for a Clean Environment, a volunteer organization committed to improving the environment in order to achieve and maintain a clean and sustainable community. It's the Arlington Living Green Local Changes Global Impact ACE annual meeting, featuring keynote speaker Matthew Wasson of Appalachian Voices, as well as the kickoff of the 2008 Green Living Challenge. We begin with ACE Chair Phil Rizzi.
I would like to thank the county and our members for the support that they have given us over the past year and really over the past 30 years that ACE has been in existence. I'd also like to thank the Hilton for hosting us here tonight. Today's event, our annual meeting, is very important for a number of reasons. One, we do some organizational and administrative activities such as elect our board of directors, but more importantly, it's a chance for us to really get together with our membership and talk about what we've accomplished in the previous year and to preview our major programs for 2008, such as the Green Living Challenge, that we want our members to all join, but also to talk to their neighbors and their friends and more broadly reach the entire Arlington community to participate in the Green Living Challenge.
ACE is launching the Green Living Challenge in 2008 to promote fun and easy things that everyone can do to green your lifestyle.
There's always more we can do. It's a well-attended, large crowd. We got all kinds of goodies, including my own biodegradable bag we can use repeatedly, and living green. So this is very important for our Arlington community and be able to support an organization that's helping us protect the environment.
We are about preserving and enhancing the natural environment of Arlington. We are supported by the county and by members, and we have had the loyal support of a very strong base of volunteers that have helped to keep us strong over the last 30 years.
We wanted to particularly point out the volunteers who've reached years of service milestones. I'm not going to have time to be able to read all their names tonight, but we have several volunteers who've either served with ACE for 10 years or 5 years, and that's a very laudable accomplishment. So I just wanted to thank them all and everyone who volunteers with ACE. And there's lots of exciting opportunities. Please take a moment to look in your program at all the upcoming events that are happening and to join us in volunteering. It's definitely fun, and I think everyone who ever comes out for an event and gets down into the stream has a great time.
Okay, I wonder, the 30-year anniversary, all the people that have come through ACE to help clean up the 4-mile run stream, as I think you're doing this weekend, I think is right. And so I've been one to have done that, as you probably know, not only as now as a board member, but way before I came to the board. So it's an organization that I've always enjoyed working with and working for as a volunteer. We are very committed to the environment here in Arlington. For us, it's not if. For us, the questions are, well, how will we continue to do it and improve? We might be small in size, but we're big in ideas and in desire and wanting to do our part to what we would like the environment ideally to be and improve. So corresponding with this theme of local challenges and global impact, we are certainly committed to making local changes happen and to address the critical issues of climate change. So in 2008, we continue to reduce our energy use and promote energy efficiency. That is here to stay. And part of the efforts that we're doing in our facilities is to reduce energy use. And there are a couple of examples that I wanted to highlight tonight, and especially because it has to do with installing more efficient lighting and building controls. There are 2 buildings that are fairly new. One has not officially been inaugurated. I think it's April 12th, when our newest fire station number 5, and sometimes county staff says fire station number 5, so if everybody knows what that means. It's in Aurora Highlands, over by the Pentagon Mall area, Pentagon Road. Then the other building I want to mention is a new trades building over there in the Trade Center of Arlington Mill Drive. It's really, really well designed, and it has also the same controls for lighting. If nobody's in the room, the lights go off after a while, and then they come on automatically as people come in there for sensors and all. So that, that kind of thing, it might not sound like a big deal. It is a big deal. Collectively, it all adds up and it helps us stay on track for our emissions reduction, our energy consumption that we want to reduce. So these are the specific things. When we talk about these big projects that come before the board and we argue back and forth about lead scores and what is a gold building, what is, silver star building, these are the kind of things that were specific that it adds up to and amounts to. The other thing I wanted to add is that we're offering more seminars and workshops to help residents and businesses to improve their environmental practices and to reduce their cost and in their environmental footprint. I think you all know about that. Now, I know my time's probably running short now, so I'll just mention some things that we're doing in 2008 about fresh air. We did set specific goals in 2007 to reduce the county government's greenhouse gas emissions that cause climate change. We certainly want to lower emissions 3.3% in 2000. We set out to do that in 2007. Of course, we have the same goal for this year. So we wanted to be below 2000 levels by increasing the energy efficiency in buildings and other facilities, using biodiesel in vehicles, increasing purchases of wind power. Our wind power purchase is about 6% right now, and we want to increase it to about 8% soon. And the last thing I want to mention on that subject, we are very proud in Arlington to have the first all-hybrid taxi cab company in the region. I think it's in the United States, okay? Viratax. Yeah. So I thank everyone for supporting ACE. I look forward to continuing to be a partner and work continuously with ACE. Thank you very much.
Because I used to throw them in with the ordinary recycling until somebody told me no. And now?
And so by buying things from them, it's an alternative income.
And so what I'm going to try to put this in the context of is how we can better, in Virginia, power our homes, the great American dream, without that. That is a mountaintop removal coal mine in West Virginia. What we're looking at up there is a mountain that is no longer there. It has been blown up, and it's been dumped actually here in this valley right on the other side. This imagery is from 2007. And literally, they are being blown up. Every week in Appalachia, the equivalent of a Hiroshima-sized bomb is detonated, blowing up the mountains to get at the coal. That's the imagery from 1983. That's what that area looked like in 1983. And then we're going to go ahead and switch back over to 2007. And that's what this area looks like. We did at Appalachian Voices in 2007, or 2006, we did a study. It indicated 474 identifiable mountains had been blown up in Appalachia. And then finally what you're seeing there is just all of the 160 some odd coal plants that we were able to connect to mountaintop removal use between 2002 and 2006. So the future of energy in Virginia then. What we're looking at right here is Wise County, town of St. Paul. This is the proposed site for Dominion's new coal plant they want to build there.
This coal mine proposal in Wise County is terrible. We passed a resolution in opposition of it last year, but it's so important that more people know about it because you were able to see the destruction of the mountains that are going on in West Virginia and some parts of Virginia, where a lot of them also are in areas where people have low incomes, very limited education. So, they're a lot of good people happen to be low income and not with a lot of education are being taken advantage of by companies that only really want to get richer. They're already wealthy, they're already millionaires, and they just want to squeeze people at the same time that they are destroying our environment.
Has anyone heard how much coal we have in this country? Something like 250-year supply, right? Y'all heard that? At current production rates? Well, the National Academy of Sciences says it looks more like, we can confirm maybe 100 years supply at current production rates. Maybe. but the date is too bad to even really draw any conclusions. So when you hear this 250-year supply of coal thing, garbage, hogwash, it means nothing. You really need to dig deeper than that. It's not about how much coal is in the ground. There's plenty of coal in the ground. It's what do you have to do to get it? How expensive, how destructive is it to get it? And the difference is, yes, there is this much coal, but the difference between this and this for our energy future is the complete destruction. It's turning Southwest Virginia into Kansas. It's the complete destruction of the communities and an entire culture and way of life. That's the difference between those curves. And that's why what you all are doing here is so incredibly important.
And this, with the volunteers, folks are very environmental conscious, and we are able to talk about a car-free diet. We're able to talk about banning smoking in Arlington. You know, all these important things that are good for us in an urban environment, we can still do our part to protect the environment.
And these are things that will help you save energy, reduce your dependence on cars, and green your home and garden. And we hope that everyone will get involved in Arlington to show that we can make a cleaner and greener Arlington in 2008.